What's going on, you guys? It's Sacred Eagle. So, I don't want to talk for 10 minutes about this topic. I could, but maybe another time. Maybe the next time these two teams meet up. But I'm going to talk about the Giants and the Cowboys and my prediction for this game. Who I want to win, or not necessarily who I want to win, who I think will win. And just basically why this team would win, why this team would lose. And being honest with you, this is a 50-50 game, in my opinion. In my opinion, both of these teams have what it takes to beat each other. You know, like every single team in the NFC East can beat each other. The Redskins could beat the Eagles, but I'm going to talk to you guys tomorrow, or not tomorrow, Friday about it. I'm going to tell you guys what I think about it and why I think the Eagles will beat the Redskins. But I'm going to tell you guys why I think the Cowboys will lose to the New York Football Giants this upcoming Sunday night on NBC. But if I'm being completely honest, like I said, both these two teams can win this game. I mean, the Cowboys, they couldn't beat this team last year. They couldn't beat them last year, and it cost them in a way. Because, you know, 3 divisional losses, you know, two to the Giants, 1 to the Eagles, but those 2 to the Giants are big. And, of course, you're going to think that the Cowboys are going to look for redemption, you know, retribution for what happened last year. But the Giants, they're out to prove themselves. They're out to prove that they are legitimate threats in the NFL. And to do that, they're going to have to go through Dallas, because Dallas right now is the powerhouse of the NFC East, or at least that's how it seems. You got the Eagles coming in. You know, we don't know what that could be like. And then, of course, you got the Giants. You know, they can make some noise. And then the Redskins, well, they're not going to fare as well, in my opinion. But this game comes down to the offenses and the defenses. Let's compare them side by side. The defenses. We all know that the Giants have actually surprised everybody last year with how well their defense was. They were one of the best defenses in the NFC, especially against the pass. But now this year, nothing really has changed, you know? They still have JPP. They still have a lot of good guys on their team. Their secondary is still pretty solid. So I don't expect anything different. I expect them to be one of the better defenses. But then you look to the Cowboys. You know, they have linebacker issues, defensive end issues. Their secondary is very suspect. I don't think they're going to be able to stop Odell Beckham if he plays and Brandon Marshall, regardless of how much pressure they get into Eli Manning's face with that weak offensive line they have in New York, which Ben McAdoo failed to take notice of this offseason. He did not help the offensive line whatsoever. So with that being said, like I said, this game could go either way. Then you look at the offenses, and I've already talked about the Giants just now, but the Giants don't have a consistent running game. You know, they don't have a number 1 all-purpose back, you know, that they used to have in, like, Brandon Jacobs and all these guys that they had. Sure, they have, Perkins, I believe his name is, but even so, it's very questionable, especially with the offensive line they have, how well their running game is going to be. And then you look at the Cowboys. Now, the Cowboys, we all know, are probably going to be one of the better offenses in the league. You know, Dak Prescott with the offensive line. Ezekiel Elliott's going to play this one game, so that could play a big that can be a big factor into the Cowboys maybe winning this game. But other than that, you know, Des Bryant, sure, he's fine. You know, as long as he's healthy, he's still one of the best wide receivers in the league, one of the most dangerous. Cole Beasley, one of the best in the slot. Terrence Williams is an underdog that comes in just when Des Bryant is getting too much attention. You'll see that Terrence Williams down the field wide open because maybe 2 to 3 guys are on Des Bryant. So the offensive, and then you can't forget Jason Witten, reliable. So the offense of the Cowboys, we know, is going to score a lot of points this season overall, with or without Ezekiel Elliott. Darren McFadden, he's reliable. He's a little injury prone, but at the same time, he can get it done if it's needed to be done. So all in all, guys, I'm just going to go out and say the Giants 27, the Cowboys 23. I think the Giants are going to pull off like a last-minute touchdown to win the game, maybe like a deep bomb to Odell Beckham or even Brandon Marshall. Who the hell knows? But I see them winning this game by a score of 27-23. This game could go either way. Don't get me wrong. But tell me in the comments down below what you guys think. Subscribe if you haven't. And I'll see you guys on Friday with my Redskins and Eagles video, which I'll talk to you guys on what I think about the Eagles' chances and why I think they'll win. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all later.